guys, it's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now don't forget to click like, share, subscribe and comment on the video. Nearly at that 500 subscribers mark now. I'm going to keep on saying it until I get there. But yeah, thanks to everybody for their support so far and for people leaving their comments. It's much appreciated. Like I do with every video that I put out, I try and reply to all my comments. So feel free to leave one on your thoughts of this video and we'll go from there. But let's talk about Chris Eubank Jr., who hasn't fought since February 2019, where he defeated James DeGale. We were there, we did the fan cams at that fight, and he has now had a fight scheduled for December 7th. His first fight in the PBC, well, his second fight in the PBC actually, considering that the fight against DeGale was his first, but he'll be fighting in America now, taking on Matt Korobov, which was a surprise opponent for me, because I know that Matt Korobov, he's a very good fighter. He gave Jamal Charlo a very difficult fight, one that wasn't reflected by the scorecards. Charlo went on to win a decision, but it was a very close fight. And some people even thought that he did enough to nick it. It was that close, but I didn't think so. I thought Charlo did enough, but I know that Korobov gave him a lot of trouble as well. And considering Eubank Jr.'s inactivity, the sort of style that Korobov possesses, and his amateur background, I mean, is this a wise move for Eubank Jr.? Like, is he wise to go in there against Matt Korobov, fighting in America underneath the Charlo undercard, actually, who'll be facing Dennis Hogan? Is it a good move for him? You know, is it a good fight? It's a very competitive fight, one that will see Eubank push to his limit, I think. I think that Korobov has the style to give him problems, and he's going to make it difficult for him in there. He's going to use his experience on Eubank. And although the fight is taking place at middleweight, which, you know, Eubank will be perceived as the bigger man, considering that he's competed at super middleweight for the last couple fights, it's a very difficult fight for him. So some people have come out and, you know, blasted the decision, but it takes, I think it's a very, like, for Eubank, I think it shows that he does still have the hunger to go in there and fight on these type of fights, because he didn't have to fight Korobov, I'm sure. He could have probably took an easier touch, especially considering it's on the undercard of Jamal Charlo and Dennis Hogan. So he probably could have had a lighter opponent, but he's gone in there against Korobov now. Maybe Al Heyman wants to see how good Chris Eubank Jr. is before he throws him in with the likes of Jamal Charlo, which would be a fascinating fight. And it's one actually that people were talking about on my Instagram page last week, literally. We was talking about it and we just thought, you know, how about the possibility of these two fighting, considering that Jamal Charlo is kind of frozen out on the middleweight stage. You know, he's not really linked with the likes of Andrade or Triple G or Canelo. He's on the wrong side of the street, as people like to say. So he's over there fighting the likes of Dennis Hogan, but Chris Eubank Jr. now, if he defeats Matt Korobov, then that suddenly builds a big fight in the middleweight division between these two. Like, both of these guys are personalities, both of them are characters, and I think that it would be good for Charlo as well. So I can see the angle of Al Heyman putting Eubank Jr. in there with Matt Korobov, but it's not an easy fight. But maybe he wants to see how Eubank Jr. gets on with him to compare opponents and then build up a fight between the two. If Eubank Jr. was to go in there and, you know, knock out Korobov and look impressive doing it, it would suddenly get people talking, like, how would he get on with Charlo, you know? They'll probably do the, you know, routine thing that they do at the PBC, where the fighter will then go in the ring after the fight and challenge the other guy, sort of like a WWE sort of scripted type thing. But we saw Danny Garcia do it with Errol Spence, we've seen Errol Spence do it with Sean Porter and so on. But yeah, I think that this is a tough fight for Eubank Jr., but if he wins it, then we could see a very big fight between him and Jamal Charlo, and that is one I would definitely be excited about. So let me know your thoughts about it anyway. I mean, it was only announced yesterday that Eubank Jr. will be fighting against Matt Korobov. Very difficult fight. December the 7th, I believe, is the date. So that's the same date as Joshua and Ruiz. So let me know what you guys think about it. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Catch you guys on the next one.